And we're glad you are with us today. Halloween costumes can be very elaborate, often with accessories like contact lenses and eyelash extensions for that perfect look. But just because it's Halloween, you don't want to take scary risks with your vision. And that's why we have an expert here to help, plus a special guest to tell us about a day honoring veterans with a hot meal and a fresh start. Joining me now is Paige York with Revision LASIK and Cataract Surgery and Dan Willis with Central Ohio's Veterans Stand Down. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Dan, I'd like to talk with you in just a bit.
Sure.
I'm going to start with Paige. Help us avoid those frightful eye problems. How can items like fake eyelashes or those costume contact lenses, how can they hurt our eyes?
Well, it's a very prevalent thing this time of year with Halloween coming. People want to accessorize their costumes, and so they'll purchase these contact lenses online that are more for costume use. And people don't realize that there's an art form to fitting a contact lens in the eye. In fact, you have to get a topography of their eye to be able to perfectly fit them. It is not legal to purchase these costume contact lenses, yet they're available online to purchase. And what can happen is with a bad fit, you can have an increase of potential of an abrasion on your eye. You can have potential for infections, and ultimately, if you don't have a great fit, it can create redness, infections, and potentially blindness if it's not treated. So it's really important to go through a qualified professional, an optometrist or an ophthalmologist, to get a prescription for a costume contact lens, which is available.
And what about fake eyelashes or those extensions?
Right, and same thing, you want to make sure you're going through a trained professional, someone that is using, following sterile techniques, they're using proper guidelines to do the eyelash extensions. You know, what can happen is if you're using those eyelashes, you can have a buildup of glue on the eye. It can create clogging in those glands above the eyelash, creating redness, creating pain, and even there's these bugs on our lash line that can occur if not handled necessarily correctly as well.
Yikes, so even though they're available doesn't mean we should buy them and use them. Tell us about makeup. Makeup's really popular at Halloween. What are some safety tips for applying makeup?
Of course, so first, don't share makeup. That's number one rule. That's an easy way to spread germs and bacteria. I think people don't replace their makeup as much as they should either. Every 3 to 6 months is when we should be replacing our eye makeup, liners, mascara, and eyeshadows, which I think a lot of people don't do.
Right.
And making sure, if you're doing the glittery eyeliners and that stuff can actually create particles that get into our eye that can create irritation. So avoiding those if possible. And then really we just want people to just be smart about what they're doing with their eye makeup and taking their makeup off before bed. That's the other big thing too, is just creating a good healthcare regime for your eyes and your lashes.
Very good advice. Now, Revision's charitable giving program, Revision Gives Back, spotlights a different local nonprofit each and every month. And this month, October's honoree is Central Ohio Veterans Stand Down. And Dan, that's why you're here. Can you tell us more about this organization and the mission? And I understand it's celebrating its 30th
year
anniversary.
We've been around for 30 years providing direct services to veterans and enjoying every minute of it. It's an opportunity for us to offer veterans resources and services that they don't have the access to. Sometimes our veterans come back from the service and they're afraid to ask questions, or they don't know what questions to ask. And so we help them ask the correct question. We have 250 providers of services. The VA medical is there, housing, jobs, you name it, veteran recreation, all these opportunities. So we're not only just providing services, but we're also providing an opportunity for veterans to have a peer-to-peer relationship over lunch.
So they really feel supported when they attend this event. And it is happening tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and it's a veteran-only event. I have to say that. It's a veteran-only event.
Okay.
So we have a lot of other people who are volunteering to help our veterans out if they have ambulatory issues, those types of things. But we have only veterans that are at our program. VA Medical is a part. We are so pleased that even with the issues going on in the news today, the VA Medical is open and available to us, so we'll be able to have their services available to our veterans at our program tomorrow, the 3rd of October, from 8 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
For our viewers watching right now, if they're not signed up and they're a veteran, can they show up and walk in?
A veteran can walk in if he or she has a valid military ID. It can also be on their driver's license too that says what branch of the service they were in. But they're welcome to come in. We will have a very nice meal because I choose the menu every year. and our treat that we have for dessert is Dairy Queen. They sponsor, we're one of our many sponsors. And we're glad to be able to offer that to our program too. We're very pleased to have two of our primary sponsors for our program every year, and it's been this way every year, is the Franklin County Commissioners. We act as an extension of what they do to serve the veterans in our community. All of our people are volunteers. 100% of donations serve our veterans. None of us get paid. We're volunteers. And they like the fact that we're able to bring this together and serve our veterans in a way that's an extension of the services they offer. The other one is the Convention Center downtown, the Greater Columbus Convention Center. They're pleased to be able to serve their community by serving the veteran community. And so it works out really well that those are our two primary sponsors that we have.
Before we go, if viewers are watching right now and they want to help your mission, how can they get involved?
Central Ohio, standdown.org. Central Ohio, standdown.org. And if you contact us, it goes to me.
Very good. And one more time, when and where is the event tomorrow?
Tomorrow the event is at 8 o'clock at the Greater Columbus Convention Center, Hall A and B. You can't miss it. And it'll be running from 8 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. There's free parking and free lunch.
Dan, Paige, thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.